Nursing. Nursing. Just what is it all about? So that is what we're going to be touching on. I'm just saying, what I'm going to be saying is not concrete fact written in stone. No, these are just my thoughts on what I think nursing is all about. And in fact, I'm asking a question. I'm asking, what is it really all about? What is nursing really all about? Is it about paperwork? Is it about patient care? Or is it about medication? What exactly is one expected to do? Well, nursing involves caring for the patient's needs from cradle to the grave and everything else in between. When you are well, you do not normally need caring for, but there are times your body lets you down, be it in illness, be it in sickness, chronic, acute, or be it in injury, or be it in trauma. Then nurses come into play. It is a tricky process, I tell you, having to assess a new admission. In that 1 hour, you take the history, social well being, mental health, ability to self care, skin integrity. These are just basics for each patient that gets admitted. Then comes the observations, blood samples, urine samples, stool samples, swabs, and any other treatment depending on their needs. And this is the time, if they have wounds, you have to clean up those wounds. You have to take photographs. You have to measure them. You have to document that as well and pass it on to your colleagues so that everybody knows that this patient came in with pressure sores. They came in with wounds. They came in with bruising. It was already there on admission. You have to, and on top of all that, you are also communicating with the family. Family members, social services, doctors, occupational therapists, speech therapists, and anyone else who might be involved in their speedy recovery or safe discharge. Now, can you imagine taking time out to wash the patient as well, clean them up, and still get other jobs done? I totally understand the benefits of personal care. You get to assess the patient on a more in-depth way rather than just getting hand over from someone else. My question then is, should nurses do personal care and still be expected to complete all their paperwork? What do you think? Is it only fair they help out, or is that too much to ask? Or is that what nursing is all about? I'm just saying. Just how does one provide that holistic care if they never personally cater to their patient's basic needs? Give the enema, then clean up the patient to assess the amount, smell, texture, and contents of the stool. Does that sound reasonable? Or should care assistants be trained so much so that they can carry out these assessments and in turn give accurate feedback? Trained to also take observations like blood pressure, temperature, respiration rates, blood sugar, etc., and interpret them so that they act quickly when they observe a deteriorating patient. Let's face it, the amount of paperwork that is now required for each patient is just phenomenal. I will not get into it. But if you're a nurse, you understand exactly where I am coming from. Just where does one manufacture time to do this and that, then leave duty on time? What am I missing here? What am I missing? I do enjoy getting down into the thick of it and fully assessing my patients, but there are other aspects I do not enjoy. I totally understand where everyone is coming from, but understand this: nurses are only human. They do get tired, they do get worn out, they do get discouraged, and they do get fed up too. Why not lighten the load a little and let them concentrate on this so called task of, if not written, it isn't done? I mean, record keeping. I leave it at that. I end by saying there needs to be a balance and no one taken advantage of just because that is how it has always been. This is how nurses have always done it long, long ago. I mean, ages ago. That is what patient care is all about. But today, things have changed. There is more and more paperwork, record keeping, this and that, time spent on the computer, time spent on electrical gadgets. So, how do you balance the two? Should you still be expected to do things the way we used to do them long time ago? Or should we move on with the times, because times are detecting that the way nurses do their role change? I leave it at that, and I'll see you next time as we talk on more issues on this.